Hello everyone, welcome to the Stock Martin channel. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit all so you can get all my videos. If you're coming back, welcome back. Please give me that thumbs up sign so I can share this with others and we can get this channel growing. I have a really good video for you today. I think you're going to like what you're going to see. I'm going to be talking about the three biggest EV electric vehicle stocks out there. I'm going to be talking about NIO, CCIV, and Tesla. They've all had a pretty tough day today and all have been in the red. And we're going to talk about why and some big news that's come out there on all three. So I think you're going to like this video and let's check it out. We're first going to talk about the stock prices and see what happened in the market. As you can see, this is NIO today. It started off about in the mid $46. And it looks like we took a little bit of a down in this stock. And it's just kind of going steadily down throughout the day, even after hours. After hours, it actually ended, looks like a little bit under $45. But still going back in the past week, we are still up a nice 3.7%. The past month, we're still up very nicely at 33% in the past month. As you can see, a little bit of a decline has happened here, and that is normal for stocks to have a little bit of cool down phase. We're in the cool down phase right now, especially since we had a really high turnout and a really high, nice, steep increase in this stock. So this is definitely normal if you are buying on dips. Today maybe would have been a good time to nibble a little bit in this stock if you don't have any. Going to CCIV, also as you can see, similar to NIO, it is on a downward trend. It started off close to $24 and we steadily went down and we're testing the $22 mark. I'm actually surprised that it is going down a little bit. I do not think that this will go under $20. And if it does, I'm going to be buying heavy. I'm actually going to be putting a good amount of money in this stock just because I think that it has a really good potential as a long-run stock. Remember, when I'm investing in these companies for the next 3 to 5 years. And I'll talk about some stock predictions later in the video, so please check that out. But going back the past 5 days, CCIV has gone down a total of 15%. And I think a lot of people were taking profits because let's look in the past month, you actually had a really big run up on CCIV stock. It was down May 17th at $18 and it ran up all the way to 44.7% in less than about 3 weeks or so. So I think a lot of the investors were taking some profits whenever it tested $26. And so we are starting to see this downward trend and this decrease. Also, the merger will be coming out soon. CCIV will be becoming Lucid, which will be under the stock ticker LCID. After that happens, and after we start seeing production of Lucid motor vehicles, especially the Lucid Air Dream model, I believe that this stock will do quite well and will have a nice bounce back. And third, I would like to talk about Tesla, one of my most favorite EV companies and the pioneer of the EV market that has made EVs very popular. Again, you can see today it has been a red day. It has been down 3% and also after hours has been trading down. It looks like we had a big spike up here. I don't know really what happened there, but it spiked up all the way to $618 and then it sold right back down to $599, but it's also been trading downwards in the past 1 day. In the past week, it has been pretty much trading sideways, a little bit red, but almost at that zero mark. And in the past month, also, I would say pretty much trading sideways. We did go up to about $630, but then had a big drop. It looks like we had a drop of about, let's take a look here, about 9% going from May 27th to June 3rd. But in the, we've kind of gone up a little bit and then really been, I would say, trading sideways. At 3.9% for Tesla is not that big of a change. So let's take a look at some of the reasons and some big news that's going on right now with these three EV stocks. Starting with one of my most favorite one is NIO Stock. This article was actually written in the morning, and it's titled "Why NIO Stock is Trading Higher." And they're actually talking in this article about why is NIO trading higher in the past month. And as you can see, the Chinese electric vehicle manufacturer NIO has had a stock price run up of 37% in the last month, going back 1 month. And it's actually tested a high of $46.55. There's a lot of good news coming out with NIO, a lot of catalysts. First, we will have NIO expanding globally to NIO Norway and Oslo, Norway. That will be September, which is Q3 of this year. Also, NIO just recently got approval to sell vehicles in the European Union. So they are going globally. They are also looking to get into Germany and start competing with some of those German really high luxury vehicles as well, such as your Audis, your Porsche, Mercedes. So we're starting to see that NIO is trying to get into this market. Also, very big news that came out in the past few weeks is that NIO received approval to build another factory. They actually don't make their own vehicles, but they use a Chinese-based company called JAG that does produce NIO vehicles. And it has a strong backing from the Chinese government, which is good for the sustainability and the profitability of NIO. But currently, NIO's maximum capacity to produce vehicles is 10,000 vehicles per month. Well, this will double starting in the year 2022. So you're going to start seeing a high amount of revenue coming in from NIO, and I think it has a really great chance of pushing this stock up. So a lot of big things, a lot of exciting things happening with NIO. I think that's one of the biggest things that I'm excited about. Don't forget, NIO also has a lot of important customer service pieces that will increase its stock, such as the battery as a service. It does have its NIO battery swap stations that can replace any battery. If you either want to upgrade your battery or if you want to charge your battery, it can do this under 3 minutes. Incredible technology. And I think NIO is being rewarded by this. I will talk about its stock prediction in the next few slides, but you're going to be really, really pleased with this. Out of all these three companies, NIO, CCIV, and Tesla, NIO has the biggest catalyst out there, and it's going to have the biggest movement up. Next, going to CCIV, Lucid Motors. Man, this stock has had quite a bit of a rough start. It's an EV SPAC called CCIV Churchill Capital, which will be merging to Lucid Motors as of 23 of July. So next month, the 23rd, is the tentative date. But once Lucid starts producing those vehicles, again, I think you're going to have that big catalyst where this stock is going to start moving and it's going to start doing really, really well. The CEO, Peter Rawlinson, has been doing a phenomenal job of talking about Lucid, of promoting Lucid, talking about the informatics system, how great the vehicle is, its longest battery life out of any EV vehicle out there. It's the Dream Edition, will have over 500 miles of range. It's going to be 503 miles. That beats any EV out there. It's going to be most premium, luxurious EV vehicle out there. There's not going to be anything that can touch it. Looking at luxury out there, it's going to beat the Audis. It's going to beat Mercedes. So a lot of big things are looking out for Lucid. Don't forget that factory is going to start up this September. They're going to start rolling out these Lucid Air Dream model, and currently they're all sold out. The reservations on these have been all sold out. This vehicle starts at $169,000, and they're going to produce 577 this year. Starting next year, Lucid will be selling its other trim levels as well. There's 4 total. If you go back to my previous videos, I talk about these in depth. But these vehicles, there's going to be 20,000 produced next year. So Lucid definitely has that manufacturing and that production that will start, and I think this stock is going to really take off. I'm really excited about this one. And the last one, as I mentioned, Tesla. Tesla always has some great news out there. Last week on Thursday, they announced that it's going to be rolling out with its Model S Plaid version. The Plaid version is very fast. It's the fastest production electric vehicle or any vehicle out there. 0 to 60, Tesla claims to be 1.99 seconds. And its range will be 390 miles, which is amazing for this vehicle and being so fast. It will start about $130,000 price mark. But the article that I really wanted to talk about and what is bringing Tesla up is its huge demand of the Model Y. So what Tesla is focusing on is all the vehicles, or the vehicles like the Model S and the Model Y, that people can afford. These are their most affordable vehicles. So the Model Y is based on the, I would say the small SUV. It's smaller than the Model X. And it's a all-electric crossover, and it is the most popular out of all the electric vehicles in China and California. And this article, let me zoom in so you guys can see it, but let's take a look. Yes, and the overwhelming demand of the Model Y has led to a price hike of $3,500 so far this year, because they cannot make enough of this because there's such a big demand. And I think that is great news for Tesla. I think Tesla is going to keep on going and keep on going up. And just as a side note, is that Tesla is focusing a lot on the Model Y and the Model 3 production, which has been its main vehicle, that it has left that void and left that space of the luxurious high-end electric vehicle, such as the Model S and the Model X. And so, as this side note, I believe Lucid has a really good chance to get that market share. So that's just a side note, and I think Lucid, it's a great thing for Lucid to get this. Going back to Tesla, I think that they're going to continue to do great. They are the pioneers of the EV market. It is starting to get a little bit congested, as you can see, with all these EV companies coming out. You have Ford now coming out with its Mustang Mach-E. Its Lightning pickup truck. So you have a lot of vehicles coming out that are going to be competing. You have Volkswagen, Mercedes, just to name a few. But Tesla, I think, is still its pioneer. And where Tesla stands, where no other vehicle maker, an EV maker right now, is the autonomous driving piece. Tesla has so much data that it can use for the autonomous driving, and it's going to be there the fastest. And I think this is really going to help its stock. So definitely, I think all three of these are great stocks to buy. I believe out of all three of these, Lucid, I would say, is the most, I would say on the choppy waters, it's the most high risk. And I think that's definitely going to get better once you start seeing the productions and once CCIV does merge with Lucid. I think once Lucid's going to be its own entity and it's going to start developing those vehicles, you're going to have all these people wanting to go there. They're going to go to the showrooms. They're going to be interested in this vehicle. It's a beautiful vehicle, and I think Lucid has really great potential. So I think out of these three, the most choppiest is Lucid. Out of all these three, where I think you can get the most for your money short term, is probably going to be NIO. I think it has the most catalysts behind it. And I mean, Tesla, if you can ever get Tesla under $600, I think you're getting an amazing deal. I think you're getting a great deal. Again, if you invest in the future. Now, looking at some of the price predictions, as I mentioned, I'm going to look at tip ranks. They do evaluate NIO. There's 8 of the analysts that have reviewed NIO, the stock, and all 8 give it a hard buy, 0 hold, 0 sell. There is a potential for this stock to go to $62 according to these analysts. That's in 12 months. I really do think that we will push this at the end of this year. There's been actually some predictions out there that have gone up to $80 at the end of this year. And as you can see, let me scroll up here, you can see that the highest price is $81. I definitely think that there's a good chance that they can get it in this year, 2021, in December. I think it has a really good potential, as all the catalysts I mentioned. Looking at CCIV, there's not a lot of analysts and predictions out there just because it's still a SPAC. It still hasn't merged into Lucid, so we'll get a lot more better predictions and we'll get a lot better evaluations once we start seeing some revenues being produced by Lucid. However, Wallet Investor does give a forecast, a loose forecast. So right now we're looking at a Lucid price of $22.60. And 1-year forecast is looking like it's going to be in the mid 40s, about $47. 5-year forecast, they're giving it $135. And again, this is just looking at this without looking any of the revenues, without looking at any of the production volumes. And I think the stock is going to do much better than this, especially once you start seeing the vehicle production and that Lucid Air Dream. It's such a wonderful vehicle that I think will do good in the future. And lastly, let's talk about Tesla. Tesla has had the most amount of analyst reviews, 22 to be exact. 9 of these analysts have given it a buy, 6 a hold, and 7 a sell. 12-month price prediction they're giving it is $620, which is about 3.5% upside from here. However, these analysts range from, some analysts give it a target of $1,080. And I think one analyst gave it, here, let me scroll this up so you can see, one analyst gave it a price target of $67. I don't know where that guy came from, but hey, I mean, okay. I don't agree with it 100%. I don't agree with it. I think this stock is priced, if you can get it under $600, I think you're getting a great deal. I do think that by the end of this year, I do think that this stock will be anywhere from $800 to $1,000, and I'll tell you why. The reason why Tesla, here, let me get this so you can see me better. There we go. Hello, everyone. So I believe that Tesla will hit its $800 to $1,000 price point by the end of this year, and the reasons why is it is expanding so much. Don't forget that its Gigafactory in Berlin is becoming available, and it's going to start producing these vehicles for the European Union, for the European countries. It's going to be big. It's going to be producing a lot of vehicles. Also, we do have the Texas Gigafactory in Austin that will be near completion. They are going to be making the Tesla Model Y, the Tesla Model 3, the Cybertruck, and the Tesla Semi. I think once all these start coming out, this stock is going to boom. You're going to have an explosion because the Cybertruck is it's going to attract so many investors, and so many people have already reserved it. I personally really want one really bad, but I just have to talk to the wife to try to get one. And so I think this stock is going to do really good. Don't forget, Tesla is not just an automaker. They're going to make and extend a lot of things. They're into solar power. They're into battery storage. They are into autonomous driving, which will become a subscription. So you're going to have all this revenue coming in. So definitely look out for Tesla. And as I said, if you can get it under $600, it might not be a bad idea to get a share too. With all these stock predictions and stock reviews, I ask you to please do your own due diligence. Don't jump into a stock without researching it. Make sure that you understand and you like the stock and you know what the stock and the company is going to be doing, and that you believe in this stock. Also, as from experience, don't go heavy into a stock. Try to nibble, maybe get a little bit of a position, and dollar cost average into that position. I think it really will help you out. But I hope you like this video. Thank you so much again for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're still watching this video, thank you so much for all your support. Please hit that subscribe button and hit all on the notification bell so you can get all my videos. And I hope to see you on the next one. And I also did want to say, I put in 2 links down below. One of them is a Webull link. If you click on that one and deposit $100, you'll get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850. I'll get a share, so you will support the channel as well. If you click on the link for Coinbase and you deposit $100, you will get $10 in cryptocurrency in trading. So thank you so much again for supporting this channel, and I can't wait until I talk to you about some other stocks in the future. So have a great day, and we'll talk to you later.